How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Long time no see. So today we're going to go over another build guide video. This is going to be my second favorite build. If I don't want to use lightning anymore with Crush Dreams or something like that, I just want to switch it up, I'll go to my second favorite build here. So before we get into it, again, I do like to do unscripted content, so if it does get a little long-winded, I will post the chapters down below. But other than that, let's get into it. So we'll start from the top. And I'll also mention I always use Conrad the Swift as my Phantom because, again, I like having that attack damage benefit on Brink Dodge. But for the build, we'll start from the top. So first, I really like status effects, right? And I really like seeing the elements on my weapons, right? Because I'm really big on aesthetics. It looks cool. So we're going to do Wooyo's Breeze. And again, there's not much to note on the weapon. It's not a fully optimized, right? It's not a top tier rolled weapon. The only reason I'm using this weapon is for the earth attributes on Brink Dodge. It does give you Crimson Tempest if you want to use it, but I personally don't ever use Crimson Tempest. I don't like it as a skill, just because it tends to, like, when you use it, it almost is like when you put the opposite ends of a magnet together. It's like whenever you make contact with your enemy, you skirt off to the side of them. It's kind of clunky. It doesn't really work out well usually, for me anyway. But anyway, yeah, so the only thing we're worried about here with our weapon is that we get earth attributes on Brink Dodge. As if you've been watching a few of my other videos, you know that you gain earth attributes on Brink Dodge when you negate damage using Howling Blade or Gust, anything like that. You're going to get that Brink Dodge benefit, so you're basically going to have earth attributes all the time. Moving on down, nothing really to note on the jar here. It's just going to help get us some extra set bonuses. Now, the gear pieces themselves, again, it's not, fully optimized, top tier roll. It's not min-maxed at all. It is predominantly an Unending Tragedy set. So you can see here, I have just these 4 pieces with the jar. It's going to give me the 5-piece bonus. So I get a little bit of damage. I have the 3-piece bonus is really, the 3-piece bonus and the 5-piece bonus are really the big things here, because when you're attacking, it comes up, we get 1.5% stamina recovery rate for a max of 20 stacks. So we're always attacking, right? But why this stamina recovery is so nice is when you're using your fear or your spirit skills, when you regain stamina when you use them, this increased recovery rate really helps keep your stamina topped off not only to keep gaining the composed damage benefit, because that is when your stamina is above 50%, if I remember correctly. Composed, yes, 50% or higher. So that's going to help keep you in that increased damage range, but also it's going to help if you miss a Brink Dodge or two, right? You just have a normal dodge or whatever the case. It's going to help you regain your stamina during those times as well. The 5-piece bonus, though, the reason I like it is because whenever you Brink Dodge, you just get a free 100 stamina. And you can see that in the fights later on in the video. My stamina bar really just keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down, and it keeps my stamina topped off to help if I do make a few mistakes. Now, the Unending Tragedy 6 and 7-piece, the 7-piece bonus is really good, but instead of getting 20% damage increase for 7 seconds, because it goes max 20 stacks, I use the Pilgrim set for a 3-piece bonus total because I have the jar, because it's going to give me 20%, just like the 7-piece bonus for Unending Tragedy, but it's going to give me 20% if I Brink Dodge twice. Also, it's double the duration, right? So instead of 20% for 7 seconds, it's 20% for 15 seconds, right? Plus, I don't really need the extra stamina, so if I wanted to use the 7-piece Unending Tragedy set, really what you would be doing is you would be doing it for the fixed attributes. So on the jewelry pieces, as you can see, the Unending Tragedy jewelry piece, The fixed attributes give me more max stamina and a little bit of additional composed damage, which total on both jewelry pieces would be 10% additional, that composed damage. But why I like the Pilgrim set is because I do use potent blows quite a bit, right? So it gives me potent blow damage for the 15%, but it also, on the fixed attributes of the jewelry, it gives me potent blow stamina damage and potent blow charged attack damage. So if we're using Dragon Slayer, right, that's a charged attack. When we use aggressive action, that's it. We can charge that, right? When we use outrage, our sprinting potent blow, that is a charge attack. So really, there's a lot of potential here for that additional damage. So that really is the build in a nutshell. One thing that I will say is the jewelry pieces here, a good substitute is the warrior set. So the warrior set, it gives you brink dodge fury accumulation, right? But it also gives you wind piercer damage, a 30%. So if you are using wind piercer, which with this build is very, very strong because it helps accumulate status effects, if you are using that a lot, this is another really good option, the warrior set for your jewelry pieces. I try not to use it that much though, just because again, if you keep spamming wind piercer with earth attributes, you're just gonna turn them into stone by like a lot, right? And it can sometimes make it a little too easy. So I like to go with the potent blow with the Pilgrim set. Other than that, that's really all I got to say about the build itself. It's pretty simple. Again, mostly unending tragedy. Just keep your stamina topped off and help you just keep attacking. So other than that, please enjoy the fights. I have a... Oh my god. Gwydo Fight and the Bloodborne Beast. So 2 fights for you. So thanks again for watching and enjoy the fights.
I'm coming to you.